Welcome to Activate Your Alignment Online Meditation Journey and 21 Day Challenge. My name is Harmony Quaker, and I am the author of Align Living and Loving from the True Self. And I will be guiding you in this practice today. Today is day 8, and we will be working with loving your inner young one. Working with the inner young one and doing inner child work is so potent because we have access to the birthplace of many of our misbeliefs and conditioned patterns. And the young one holds tremendous wisdom and purity for us. And the thing to remember is that we aren't looking at linear time where we're thinking back to a younger version of ourselves. We are touching into the inner young one in the spiritual timeline that lives within us in this moment. And so it's not important that we remember an event or what was happening or even what the inner young one looked like. We are really touching into the quality, the energetic quality of that inner child that exists within us now, that guides our patterns and holds the wound of our pain now. Um, and so, with that, I invite you to close your eyes and make sure your feet are flat on the floor and that your spine is nice and tall and erect but relaxed. And taking a few inhales, breathing in the breath of love and exhaling, surrendering into that love. Inhale, filling up your whole body, your whole being with love. And exhaling, surrendering into that love. Inhaling love and exhaling love. And then bringing your attention to the center of your heart, the most tender, vulnerable place of your heart. Just taking a couple breaths into your wise, tender heart. Just connecting with your source of love. And whatever you find in your heart, any sensation or emotion, just being with it lovingly, welcoming it. Now, in your mind's eye, I want to invite you to see your inner young one. The first age that comes to your mind is the age that you'll work with. Maybe it was teenager you, or 4-year old you, or infant you. Whatever age you see, just see that inner young one. It doesn't matter where they are, what they look like. Just focus all of your attention on them. and see them for their experience. See them for the energetic quality that they're holding in that experience. Maybe you see that they're sad, or you see that they're alone, or you see that they are looking the other way to what's happening in the house, or you see that they're staying quiet. Whatever it is you find, just see them. See them and love them. Just tell them, I see that you're holding this, and I love you. And then, if it's here for you, I want to invite you to validate your inner young one for their experience. I see that you are alone, and it makes sense to me that you're alone. Or I see that you're sad. It makes sense to me that you're sad. Or I see that you're holding in your truth and staying quiet. That makes sense to me that you would do that. See them for the wisdom of their pattern. Validate the movement and the experience that they had. And then, if there is any misbelief that your young one is ready to let go of, you can invite them to give it back to whoever they acquired it from. If they have the misbelief that they are responsible for the adults around them, you can give that back to the adults. Any misbelief that they acquired. If your young one is ready, invite them to give it back now. They don't need to carry it around anymore if it's not theirs. Just taking a few breaths into your body, feeling the spaciousness that that creates for you, giving that back. Staying with the breath of love. And then, if there is a truth that you want to share with your young one to amend that misbelief, share that truth with them now. And if there's a commitment that you want to make to your inner young one, I invite you to make a commitment to them now. Keeping it simple, like, I will always honor your truth, or you will always matter to me, or something like that. Just a simple commitment. And if that feels challenging, you can tell them that you're learning. I'm learning to honor you, or I'm learning to speak your truth. Tell them what's true. And then tell them what age you are now. Just noticing how that feels. And then showing them your life now, updating them, bringing them up to the current moment in time, showing them the life that you've created, the adult you've become. And just notice how that feels for you. This might be liberating and exhilarating, or there might be some sadness and some regret. Whatever is here for you, being with it consciously and lovingly, welcoming everything. And then taking a few breaths, inviting your inner young one to be in your body, in your heart. And then taking a moment here to recognize that when your inner young one feels this, they need that from you. Just sit with that sentence stem. When my inner young one feels this, they need that from me. So, for example, when my inner young one feels lonely, they need attention from me. And then taking a few more breaths here, just feeling into your body, feeling into your seat, continuing to breathe in the breath of love, inhaling love, exhaling surrender into love. I remember that I am love. And then after your next inhale, slowly opening your eyes. And that brings us to our journal prompt for the day. I would like to invite you to write a letter to your inner young one, telling them that what you will actively do to honor their wisdom, their feelings, and their voice. You can write down, excuse me, the sentence stem. When my inner young one needs this, they need that from me. And exploring how you will honor your inner young one. Thank you for practicing with us today.